Hello, children of the internet. It is I, foggyseñor, and welcome once again to Let's Play Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. In the previous episode, we explored the Ashina outskirts and finally made some real progress. Wound up here on this battlefield and did battle with Kuro the demon, who was guarding the Ashina Castle gate here. And we are going to be opening this door and making our way up to the actual Ashina Castle in this episode, but the first thing I want to do is go that way and check out that building over there. And so we're going to do that and take it from there. And we'll make our way up towards the castle in this episode, but we're probably also going to check out more of the Hirata estate memory and try and learn more about what's going on there. We've got all kinds of stuff to explore and do. The game is really opening up for us. We're starting to, anyway. Ceramic shards over here, and up the stairs we've got a familiar sight. We've got another memorial mob. Okay, what do you got for me? At least one item that I do not recognize. Let's read about it. He's selling a dragon's blood droplet. An item that is rarely dropped by a divine heir of the dragon's heritage. Using it will slightly increase resurrective power. Restore the power of life to those who have been drained of it by offering this drop to the sculptor's idol with the recovery charm in hand. In turn, all afflicted with the dragon rot will be healed. The incessant coughing must cease. Okay. I don't have this recovery charm that they're talking about here. I'm not sure what this is in reference to. But this has to do with my ability to resurrect, and Kuro, the divine heir, or one of the divine heirs of the dragon's heritage. Apparently there is a dragon rot and coughing associated with this phenomenon. I'm gonna buy this dragon's blood droplet. These are, you'll find these in the world and also for sale, and they will come in handy later, probably. It basically depends on how bad at the game I am, how good or bad I am at the game, whether or not we're gonna end up using those. We definitely will use at least one or two of them, I'm sure. Gourd seed, though, he's also selling. I'm going to sell stuff before I pop any of my coin purse items. Fistfuls of ash is the main thing. I'm just gonna get rid of all those. I'm never ever gonna need them anymore. They're really only useful up until the point in the game where you're able to get firecrackers. Yeah, and otherwise I don't know. That also puts me right over 300 coins, which is make this much easier. Because I can come in here and use one heavy coin purse and 2 light coin purses. And that's gonna put me right over 1,000. And let me buy the gourd seed. There we go, we've got another gourd seed. We'll make sure and turn that into Emma the physician before we do anything crazy. Thank you, Memorial Mob. I love having more healing gourds. Alright, So we walk into this room. We've got a guy crouched over a dead guy. Let's see what he's got to say.
いや、その目。飢えた狼か。切る前に名を聞いてやる。名乗りわしに名乗る名などないか。忍びは大概そうじゃ。名乗らず死におる。じゃが、その左腕、忍び技師とは懐かしい。なるほど。石腕の狼か。気に入ったぞ。ならば、セキロ。お主をそう呼ぼう。お前は何だ。わしはアシナの天狗よ。おうセキロ。お主もネズミ狩りをせぬか。何だと。このアシナにはネズミが入り込んでおる。うじゃうじゃと我が物顔でな。ネズミもいろいろじゃが、それを片端から切り捨てるのよ。どうやらお主にも人斬りの才がある。その才を磨くのに役立とう。どうじゃセキロ。ネズミ狩りをせぬか。
All right. It's a lot to take in. We've been given a name. Sekiro. He also wants us to fight some rats, which, if you get a look at this guy on the floor that he's killed, which I think he considers a rat, we're talking about the Interior Ministry, mainly. And their agents. I'm going to accept his quest. I will help him. If only because he scares me and I don't want him to beat me up and kill me. Alright, he's giving us a description of the rats that have snuck into Ashina. Speak to the Tengu again once the rats are dealt with. According to the paper, the rats are assassins from Senpo Temple. Okay, so this is not Interior Ministry that I'm dealing with. He wants me to kill assassins from Senpo Temple. They are short in stature. They wear bamboo hats. A number of them are lurking about. They were last seen around Ashina Castle gate. Okay, I'll check it out. See what's going on over there. Okay, so I'm gonna go check out the Ashina Castle gate, and then I'm gonna come back and have a chat with him. If I manage to kill me some rats. This is the gate right over here. So we're looking around this area, I guess. I'm gonna have a rest at the sculptor's idol and open up the door and see if we can't locate some of these rats. Alright. Ugh. Push, 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 push. Good job. Guy with the gun up at the top of these stairs here. Fairly easy to deal with. Crouch down, okay. Some guys over there. And what is this going on here?
やはり重いようじゃ。たとえ源一郎がおれど、アシナの国長くはなさそうだの。してもう一つの任は城の蛇谷の側が黒笠で騒がしいようじゃ。ならば次はそちらよ。だが最新にな、黒笠の無事な生中にはやれぬぞ。
Okay. this is a lot to take in. It's important, too. These are assassins from Senpo Temple, as we're told. Which... Yes, this is, the Gachin's Sugar talks about it a little bit. The High Senpo priest gave this candy to a band of short but adept assassins. They do Senpo's dirty work. Once hired guards, they are now extensions of the monk's will in their quest for undeath. So keeping all that in mind, we now know that they are also working with Genichiro, or Genichiro is on their side, whatever that means. Lord Genichiro, he's sort of running the show as far as Ashina goes, and his grandfather, I believe, is Ishin, who is apparently ill. So ill that it's Genichiro running everything. And he's working with these guys and their high priest, who are all questing for undeath, apparently. So I'm gonna sneak up. They've got a guy sort of watching. There's two of them down there digging for something. But they've got this guy up here watching. Alright, let me back out of here. Get the loaded axe going. Oh, come on. Alright. However y'all guys want to do this thing. There we go. Taking out one of them, that makes it a little bit easier here. Alright, he's dropping black gunpowder. Black grains forming the base for gunpowder, okay. Used in alchemical prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of an explosive and occultic nature. Got it. A wide variety of applications. So that's our rats dealt with. I'm gonna head back across the battlefield and let the Tengu of Ashina know about this. And see what kind of reward he has for me. I'm excited. He said it's something that will help me in battle, which I could definitely use anything of that nature.
ネズミを買ったようじゃな。やはりお主には人斬りの才がある。よし、褒美じゃ。取っておけ。
Oh, what a great reward. We've got another esoteric text, which means another skill menu to have a look at, and another style to choose techniques from. This is the Ashina esoteric text, a compendium of the Ashina sword style. The text reads like a history of Ishin Ashina's battles. When young, Ishin fought desperately time and time again, polishing his technique in the blood of his enemies. He consolidated his learnings under the Ashina style name for the sake of his clan's dominance. What is this guy doing walking around with that?
決まり事などない。ただ戦に勝つ。その一時を市場とする剣よ。ネズミ狩りに何よりお主の戦に役立てるがいい。
I'm sure it will be, once I get a look at it. And what it can offer me. Do you have anything else to say?
流派というても堅苦しい決まり事などない。ただ戦に勝つ。
Yes, he said this.
何よりお主の戦に役立。
Okay. Yeah, what is this guy doing running around with that, and why is he giving it to me? We'll figure it out down the line. It's something to think about, though. I'm going to, unbar this door. We saw it from the other side in the previous episode. This takes us back out into this little area before Gyobu the demon. And before that fight. And there's a little old lady down this hall here. We can talk to her.
あんたが生き残ったのかい。鬼の行部様もやっと屍になれたかね。けれど何も変わりゃしないよ。戦は続き、屍は積まれ、怨嗟ばかりが満ち満ちる。あんた考えたことがあるかい。そういう怨嗟がどこに積もっていくのかを。
Yes. I think about that all the time.
ないだろうね。だからこそ、あんたもあやつも哀れなことだよ。
Okay. Maybe this will become important later. Some sort of a...
もう
Oh,
行け。ババが何を語ろうが、戦はなくならない。あんたのお役目も変わらない。そういうものだよ。
alright. Whatever you say, lady. I guess that's all we've got to talk about with these two, but there's an item up these stairs. We'll grab this. What is this? More money. There's also, though, some grappling points. Oh, fuck it. Come on. Can you take me up to happiness, please? Alright, here we go. We just ledge hang and grapple and climb our way up to the top room here. There's a chest with a goodies in it. Let's have a look and see what it is. Ah, a prayer bead. Yeah, you don't always have to kill mini-bosses to get these. There are a few across the game hanging out in spots like this that you gotta explore to find them. So that's our first prayer bead. Working towards our next prayer necklace. Goody good. What in the world? Oh. I got confused. Alright. That's a lot of good stuff. We need to, our next port of call is, the dilapidated temple. We're going back to turn in our gourd seed and also to talk to the sculptor about, the mechanical barrel that we picked up off of Gyobu the demon. We should also, you know what? I'm gonna look at my skills menu and look at these Ashina arts. Yes, I have 2 skill points, and this first combat art costs that much. And this is one of my favorite combat arts, really, the Ichimanji. Ichimanji delivers a heavy one-hit overhead sword strike, deals high posture posture damage, and also recovers one's own posture with a strong forward step. This thing is very, very cool and very useful for that posture recovery aspect. Single-minded mastery of this technique is the heart of the Ashina style's strength. Once mastered, it can likely be improved. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna get Ichimanji and see what did that unlock. Ascending Carp and Descending Carp. Ascending Carp costs 2 and increases the damage inflicted to posture upon performing a successful deflection. I love the Ashina tree. I kind of probably am going to focus some skill points on this for a minute or two, now that we've sort of grabbed from these other trees some of the important stuff. What is descending carp? Increase after for a few seconds after deflection. It increases damage to enemy posture from all sources. Okay. All right. I just got lost in the sauce of the skills menu. Let's go to the dilapidated temple, like I said. And we are going to upgrade our gourd, healing gourd. Miss Emma, I have a seed for you. Do your magic thing. Awesome. Maximum healing increased. I wish I had more to talk to her about, but I haven't died enough. I need to die more. The sculptor, though. I have picked up the mechanical barrel, and he has noticed. Okay, so the mechanical barrel has been fitted to the shinobi prosthetic. He speaks of scrap metal and gunpowder, which I've definitely picked up, both of those. So let's have a look at the upgrade prosthetic tool menu and see if there ain't anything to grab here. In the prosthetic tool upgrade menu, upgrade materials and sen can be spent to to create upgraded versions of prosthetic tools. To upgrade, one must own the base tool and also complete any prerequisite upgrades. Older versions of a tool can still be used after upgrading. Okay. It looks like it looks like I have enough materials to upgrade either the shuriken into a spinning shuriken, or the firecracker into a spring-load firecracker. Okay, I think I want the spinning shuriken first, but the problem is I need money. Sounds good, dude. I will upgrade that when the time comes. I'm gonna... Well, I don't know. What do I mean when the time comes? I've got... who would be the easiest? I'll come here, you know. I'll go to the Ashina Castle gate, because this is... Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting at. I'm gonna go to the memorial mob up there and sell a little bit of stuff. I'm sure I have some stuff I don't need that bad. I just want to sell up to 200. I need 200 sen to... I'll probably go... I'll do that. I'm gonna get myself 200 sen and then get the spinning shuriken upgrade. Hello, tent boy. I'm not here to buy, I'm here to sell. What am I here to sell? I could probably do without this. And, see. I have 10 ceramic shards. That's perfect. I'll sell 10 of these. Alright, Homeward Idol, take me to the dilapidated temple, please. I'm gonna spend my 200 sen, get the spinning shuriken, and then we're gonna keep on trucking, I guess. But where? Where am I gonna keep on trucking? That's the decision I need to make. Alright. Yes. Now I can upgrade the spinning shuriken. Let's see, let's read about what it does first. It's an enhanced shuriken that can be empowered with rotational energy. Costs spirit emblems to use. Damage an enemy's vitality and posture. And does huge damage to jumping enemies. Taking a moment to further bend the spring and build rotational energy will cause the blade to rotate after landing, damaging the enemy multiple times on hit. Similar to a spinning top, but with blades. So, you can just do a regular throw and it won't spin like that, but if you hold it down, then it charges it and makes it spin. I'm gonna upgrade that and have a look at some of these other upgrades. Spring-loaded axe allows for large sweeping attacks. Okay. You can get a spring-load firecracker that lets us charge it up and throw it kind of in a circle instead of in an arc in front of us. This is the spring-load flame vent, which is makes the flame come out basically hotter and harder, and sort of knocks enemies over or sends them sort of flying. There's a long spark for the firecracker, which makes it makes the firecrackers sort of pop and shit for a little longer. Tons of stuff. And a bunch of stuff we can't read about because we haven't got all the prosthetic tools yet. Alright, well, I feel good. I feel upgraded. I'm gonna switch my... These both cost 1 spirit emblem, so this is just a no-brainer sort of upgrade. Now I've got the spinning shuriken ready to go. I think what I want to do is keep going here in the Ashina outskirts. We're at the castle gate. Let's head up the way and see what awaits us. How much higher do I have to climb? How many more people do I have to kill to reach my little boy that's being held hostage or whatever? What do we got? Oh my lord. You dick. You shot me. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna use a pellet. That's what I'm feeling. This is interesting. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. This is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kill these guys. I'm gonna make my way up. Here's a guy with a gun. I'm just gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna sneak out into the grass here. And kill this guy. And crouch down like this. I'm gonna hug this wall. Yep, I knew it. I don't care about that guy right now. I'm gonna come get you first, sir. Oof. Okay, that didn't exactly... Here we go. We're just gonna have a battle with this large entity. Stop hammering at me, you hammer wielder. You. Alright. We're gonna take out the hammer being. Well, we'll learn a little bit more about them before too long, but, well, I don't want to speak on it now. For now, avoid them, or kill them, if it comes to that. Alright, some scrap iron up here. What is this? Fistfuls of ash. Don't need them. I'm just gonna consider those like free coins now, because I'll sell them down the line. The way I've kind of been doing it in this episode, where I like, okay, I'm gonna sell my way up to a sort of even 0 or 5 type number. That way I can pop some coin purses and buy something specific. Alright. Well. I've got an eavesdropping opportunity here.
だが仕方なかろうて。アシナは今や存亡の危機。なりふりなど構っておれぬでな。じゃが。ちゃんとせえ、ちゃんと。そんな風では巻き込まれちまうぞ。一度起これば敵味方の別などなかろうでな。
I don't want to know what they're talking about, but unfortunately, we do have to go find out, so... I'm gonna sneak up and take out you. And then I'm gonna take out you. And... this is fine. I'm not gonna need this or this. I will keep out the firecrackers. We're fighting an animal. Not an ogre. Not one of those large, hammer-wielding type people that we've seen a few of. It's an animal, straight up, but it's a horrible, on fire kind of animal, so, I need to put on my quick item belt some of this dowsing powder. And, I'll just keep that in mind, I guess. This is sort of a tough mini-boss, but it's not unbeatable. It's just Whoa! Alright, hold on. Hold on a second now. Fucking hell, let me, I just need to get where I can heal here. Alright, I'm gonna... The deal with this bowl is you do have to... Jeez, can I get the hell? You have to deflect. You have to do... deflect it like that. And this is sort of my strategy, is to, get it to run at you. Deflect it like that. Give it a couple hits to the face. Run away. Deflect. Deflect. Heal. Okay, well, I don't even know what the fuck now. Come on. Damn it! Alright, well, I'm probably gonna die, you know. The good deal here is, It is one, it is one death blow marker. Come on now. You gotta learn the timing on that deflect. He sort of charges at you. Okay, I can't even see what's happening, but I got the death blow. Yeah, he charges at you. He does sort of a motion. He sort of bows his head down to let you know he's about to do the actual attack. And there's a sort of timing there. You wait a second or two, and then you hit that deflect, and then you deflect him, and he sort of runs past you, has to turn around. You can sort of get a few hits in there, but then you need to run away. Get the hell out of there. And he's giving me Shinobi Medicine Rank 2. A latent skill that increases the healing effect of recovering items. Sometimes a shinobi can survive what is certain death for a lesser warrior. As such, medicinal knowledge is vital. Yeah, it was here. For sure. The only way to learn such techniques is to be gravely injured time and time again by worthy opponents. Yes. When are they gonna stop with that goofy concept? Oh no! That's right, they send in guys. They're like, wait, what? You killed the, you killed the bull? I sure did. Your flaming bull means nothing to me. I beat its ass regardless. Alright. We've made it to the sculptor's idol. We've explored the previous area thoroughly and defeated the mini-boss. And I guess I got a prayer bead, but didn't talk about that. Let me go ahead and rest up. Get rested here. Is there anything I want that is one skill point? I think I do want this. Yes. We will grab Descending Carp. I really want the Ichimonji double, because that's pretty... I mean, that's just an upgrade to the Ichimonji, which is itself quite badass. What are these? Flowing water reduces the amount of damage to posture when attacked by an enemy with a sword. Okay, that's cool. Recovers posture upon executing a successful death blow. That is also nice, yes. Well, I want to read more about this, though. I didn't really. The Ashina style is deeply rooted in the flow of the fountainhead waters. More about these fountainhead waters. They believe the act of successfully deflecting a blade is akin to a carp descending a waterfall. More carp talk, too. Well then. What? It seals shut behind me. That's bizarre. Whatever. We've made it to, the bottom of the stairs of Ashina Castle. There it is. In all of its glory. And here is a remnant that I am going to interact with right quick.
Kuro様、国元ですね。エマ殿、分かっています。源一郎殿がお待ちなのでしょう。天守の上階に戻ります。狼よ、あの時吹いてくれた足の歯笛じゃ、こたびはそなたが音を頼りにきっと参れ。
Understood. He refers to the reed whistle the reed whistle that I used to signal him when I found the shortcut that we were going to use to smuggle him out of here before I got my arm cut off by Lord Genichiro. Now he is going to use it to let me know where he's at. We'll hear it as we make our way up the castle, up to the top there, but there's a lady hanging out on this bridge here, and I would like to talk to her.
何を拝んでいる？
はい。お前さん、千宝寺を知らんのかい？金剛山の千宝寺。尊いお方がそこにおわす。さあ、お前さんも拝んでみ。ありがたや、ありがたや。
A special holy person. Tell me again. The Senpo Temple. I see, okay. I'm not gonna hang out and pray with you, lady, but, that's interesting. Interesting stuff. I am gonna talk about this before we do it. What am I trying to say? I talked about it in the first episode. There's multiple endings to this game. And what I want to do here is not actually necessary for the true ending. It is one way to go about doing it. But the thing about this is, if I go up this way and tackle the castle area and do that stuff before I go that way, we'll miss a chance to actually have a conversation and talk to a character that we would otherwise find dead and just pick up a thing from them, I think. So, before we go rescue Lord Kuro, we're actually going to put off our mission and go check out Senpo Temple on Mount Kongo and see about this special holy person that this lady is talking about. Yeah, so that's going to be our mission now, instead of rescuing... Lord Kuro can wait. I know that Genichiro is not, like, murdering him or whatever. They want to use his blood, and Lord Kuro is basically holding out and not, how do you say? He's not giving in. He's not gonna let them use his blood.
お主、太郎兵に鎧を着せたそうじゃな。
ああ、あやつめ、ぐずりおってな。まったく難儀な仕事じゃった。だがその甲斐はあったのではないか。あの巨体と攻撃に加え、今や刃も通さぬのじゃからな。まあ、その通りじゃが。無理くり着せているからの。何かあれば鎧はすぐに剥がれちまうさ。
Alright, so this is a little bit of a hint, and I'll show you what they're talking about after I murder them. Oh! Right in the middle of the battle, let's read about this. Gatehouse key that I got off of the guy that I just murdered. The key to a samurai gatehouse located in the Ashina Reservoir, not far from the well the wolf is kept in. Or sorry, the wolf was kept in. Okay. So we're close to where we started the game. So what we're talking about here. Here, Gyobu the demon's broken horn is respectfully guarded by Ashina samurai. The broken horn is the spear blade once wielded by Gyobu the demon. It's said that no prey can escape Gyobu's horn. It pulls enemies in, and is even capable of stripping an enemy's armor. Okay. So, Gyobu the demon wielded a sort of spear-type thing on the end of a rope or something that he was throwing around, if you'll look at the end of the previous episode when we fought him. Now they are guarding it. They are guarding his weapon in the Ashina Reservoir. And this up ahead there is the Taro troop that they were talking about. They've put armor on him. Taro troop, I guess, are what they call these sort of big guys, and they've given him armor. But if we get that horn, Gyobu the Demon's horn, that will actually make fighting this guy easier because we'll be able to strip him of his armor. Which they sort of talked about. It would be easy to come off in a battle, or it might be easier than you might think. So, that is actually what we're going to do in the next episode, is go that way. That's the Ashina Reservoir there, and we're going to, do some battle with, quite a few folk, and to try and grab the horn. And, depending on how all that goes, we might also start making our way up to Mount Kongo and Senpo Temple. So, look forward to all of that stuff in the next episode. Until then, I have been foggyseñor. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao now.